Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And as you can see, we are at our sinking business, otherwise known as the Pirate Bar. And I spent a bit of time thinking about this place. And I was like, I took all the pirate stuff off, and then I was like, you know what? I think I want to make it into a pirate party venue. Those days when you've got a bunch of kids and it's a birthday or a celebration, and you take them, they can swim in the ocean, they can eat ice cream, and I'll probably put some kid stuff out here so they can party. So this is our new pirate sinking business, is now a pirate party venue. And yes, it's going to end up pretty kitschy. But around the corner here, first of all, the police car is now just a black car that belongs to the business. Can you see there's a donut on the seat in there, which is very cool. The wanted poster I can do nothing about, but I think it's really cool. And then if you go around the corner here, I thought I was recording, and this is going to be the little scuba shop. Or scuba lessons, or scuba training shop. So this was the jail with the cell over here. We found the pirate treasure down here, if you remember. And so I thought, let's keep this. And let's make it into a scuba diving training shop. So you come here, you rent your tanks, you can go and do your first sessions in the pool, and then you can go and do it in larger bodies of water. I think it's big enough really to officially be what it is, but not like we have the people in charge coming down here and giving us tickets. And then, of course, we've got the 2 showers here. So once you've been in the seawater pool, you can come here, you can shower, and then change upstairs in the rooms. There's bedrooms upstairs. So for the birthday parties or the kids' venue, it would be a day thing. If you wanted to come, maybe you could stay for a couple of days, learn how to scuba dive, get taken out into the ocean on the big ship. Well, big boat, it's not really a ship. So, that is my plan for this place down here. And I thought, let me start with the scuba shop. I'm sorry. I literally just boxed this in and I put up the showers. And then I was like, damn it. And of course, we've got one part of the ceiling that is not like tatty like this. And as much as I'd like to keep it tatty like this, I don't know. I'm tempted just to put a line of brick across there with a support on that side and then keep the ceiling this dirty color. But I don't know if we're going to be able to get past because it's pretty low here. So maybe a wooden beam? Let's see. I take that down to there. Just like that. Okay. And then I think I have got... I want stone. I don't have any stone here. Dang it. I'm going to have to buy some stone. Copy that. Thank you very much. And then we can just do this. And because, it's a little dank and a little musty down here. But I think this sort of finish is perfect for the ceiling. It just fits so well. Oh, we even have a drain in here. You can see there's a drain. All right. Now, wooden beam. Okay, let's go with this sort of driftwood type feel. And let's see if we can walk underneath it. If we can't, we are going to have to just catch us a little bit as you walk. Okay, that'll work. And then we don't have to paint the ceiling and make it all nice and fresh because it doesn't feel like it should be. Awesome. For the shop here, well, it's not really a shop. Let's find the scuba tanks and all the rest and see if they can sit on a shelf. All right. Let's go for that. All right, so that's that. We've got that. Goggles. And then a smaller tank. Is that all of it? Yes. So the question would be, what do we have that we can put those onto? I don't suppose we've got racks. We've got the weight rack. We've got the bowling ball rack. Oh yes, we do. We can do a bowling alley. I've got all about that. I'm gonna have to do a thing at some stage. No, all right. You know what? I'm just gonna do shelves because we're never gonna be able to put these things onto a standard rack. But let's take that. We're going to have to make it a little bit deeper. Let's see. Will you put I underestimate the size of stuff. Okay. Yeah. Oh, look, you stand. So let's stand you like that. And let's duplicate you a few times. Okay, that works. So, how about a little shelf? Okay, so these are the little ones. These would probably be for your training in the pool, and then your bigger tanks for deeper dives. I'm assuming, because what do I know? All right, then will these go on the wall? Will these stand up? No. Of course you won't stand up, because why would you? And goggles, will you hang on the wall? Not in any. Will you? Yes, you will hang on. I'm happy to see that. Alright, duplicate. I don't know if there's a left and a right. For now, it's going to be a left and a left, or whatever. There we go. We've got that, and then we probably should get some small shelves. Small. Let's just go back to the regular one. Say let's put it, and then we can replicate it. Awesome. And then these things, let's put the counter in, and then we can put those up there. Stand on the chair or the counter or whatever that we need. I don't think we are going to be using the high counter. We just need something basic. Thinking the guy's really chilled, laid back, maybe something like this. I would say he's probably a wood guy. Yeah, that works for me. Didn't even light that up, did I? Better. Then he can sit on his chair or whatever here. don't know, just seems like that stool kind of guy. Alright, let's duplicate that. We'll just throw one there for the heck of it. There we go. That makes sense to me. And then we've got a stool. We got this. He's going to need a book for his appointments, bookings, all the good stuff. I think we're going to do an open file or an open book. I can't remember which one. This is the one that opens? Yes. I'm going to keep it yellow. There's your contract. So you're like, if I did, it's not your fault because I did listen to your instructions and I'm fine. Okay. And I'm guessing we need a light or two here, as well as, let's use this one. That's what odds and ends. Probably need a pen or two. How many pens can I put in this thing? There we go. What else do we need here? Maybe a can of cold drink because he's a thirsty dude. You know, all that water makes you thirsty. And some lights. Let's just take this. Seeing as we've got the duplicate button on, we might as well. There you go. We need another one here, probably. And I sort of get the feeling that if you're buying any of the stuff or you like, okay, please can I buy this tank? They'll be like, sure, and go upstairs and finish the transaction there. I think I want to put a bench along this wall here, a narrow bench. What a bench. I think this would be good. Now, do we have, there we go. You had it somewhere, I just couldn't for the life of me remember where. I think it's a good idea to have a few of these here. Just in case. And we've resolved that line there with the beam. And I don't know, should we have maybe I keep on trying to just like copy an item because I've been in sandbox for a while. That works. And then we probably just need maybe this one, and we can just make it a little pat here. That works for me. Oopsie. So do we want one or two? Maybe two. Sort of if you come and sign up with a friend, he doesn't have to come and sit over here. Well, that's the little scuba center. Very basic. Run by a dude who has got a boat and he's happy about that, and he's not interested in really getting involved with the rest of the stuff that's happening here. All right, so this is the wood from in here. Let's throw this up here just for the sake of it, in case I want it again, because you know me, I usually sell it and then I regret selling it. Let's not do that. Okay, and there's pretty much no signage until you get here, and I'm sure he sort of shoos the kids off when they get here. I think I'm going to remove some of these rocks. That's a good idea because we don't need all these stepping stones. Maybe sort of, oops. Alright, maybe I got enthusiastic there. Let's duplicate that one. There we go. So we've just got the one And then we go around to the back of the house. There we go. And voila, we are at the back of the house. And then, shame, this poor thing probably needs to be fixed, but I don't know if it's possible. Let's see. Can we? Okay. Yes, we can. Awesome. And then that's the power for the house. Been playing Planet Zoo, and the flashlight in Planet Zoo is L. The flashlight here is F. I tend to get a bit confused. And we've got this. So that's okay, because this side we are going to have, I think we've got enough space. We've got a bit there. Got a fair bit here. We can make the kids' playground over here. We can have these boats sort of, yes, you can play here, but you can't go around the back, guys. Move some of these trees. Let's see if we can move this tree a little bit. Yeah, or we can go. There we go, we're on the property line there. Oh, that gives us more than enough space for a playground. Awesome. Much better. Opens that whole place up. Now we can pop this over here. We got places to play. We've got a place for parents to sit. I'm really liking this. And we are going to have to make a plan in some bull. I also changed the pillows, as you can see. They're now in black red with a hint of gold, which is, we're going to keep the red color. But we are going to, as I say, it's going to be a little kitschy. It's going to be black and white, hint of red, hint of gold. And I also think I'm going to remove these tables and chairs here and turn them into the diner tables and chairs. We don't need that many because we've got the whole diner inside. So it will be just a few, and I don't want to take it too close to that because that is, I changed it up and the countertop is still broken. So I've got to actually replace it completely, which is sad. But hey. So I'm sort of going to spread it out a little bit more. So this table I'm going to actually put here instead for now, because there will be distractions. Don't sell the uprights. So this will be mostly ice creams, cold drinks, chips, snacks, and then, actually, why am I doing that? Let's get rid of this table too. And then inside here, as you can see, I've already colored these, and this will be the main party venue. You know, all the alcohol's been removed from the cupboards. I know, it's all clean. Now, can we change this? That's pretty cool. All right. See what this looks like. It's not bad. I told you it's going to be very black and white. don't like these stools. I'm actually tempted to not even have the bar there. We'll have to think about that. We've got the pirate here as well. Now, we can't turn that pirate face around as far as I know. Novelty lights. We don't have a left or a right. Unfortunately, it is what it is. And then we're going to have to do paneling. I'm happy to leave that as it is. But I think I don't know, I want like fun on the walls, but we don't really have that much in the way of pirate stuff. We have the fish. We have the steering wheel. Ship's wheels. I just realized what I'd said. And then we've got the oars, if I'm not mistaken. There. These things. But we also have a chest that we can fill with like goodies and coins, and I was thinking of putting, instead of this here, I'm selling that. I was thinking of putting the arcade machines along here. No, for the kids who just don't want to go and play. Now, eeny, meeny, I don't know what wood we have inside, so let's just go and... I don't think I told you, but we found dirt. Saddest thing, I found dirt on the top of the ship. I'll show you. Let me just finish patching here. Now we've got this whole side here. Maybe I should put the arcade machines along here instead. But we do have umbrellas, which are quite cool. I was going to show you. Oh, look at that. We've got a twist. I can't forget. I don't want to go do it. I was standing over here and I was like, oh, let's see dirt-wise how we're doing. And I did this. And I did this. Look at the dirt up there. That is scary. And of course on here, but let's not talk about that. And on here. But yeah, look at it up there. How are we going to get it? Alright, so we've got these tables here. I think I'm going to take the kink out of this and just make this straight, and then put a couple more tables here. These are not, I doubt if we're going to be able to fix them. No. Let's just sell that. Save the tool. And now, as you can see, the counter here, if I take that off, you can see this counter is damaged. We're going to have to buy a whole new ice cream machine. It's fine. I know it fits there, so let's get it quickly. So let's just buy it, fit it, place it. As you can see the difference between that and that. But I think I'm going to upset it again. I'm going to change this. Probably, let's go red. Let's do the red here. This is pretty much the only place we're going to be doing red. And those are the ice cream colors. And then over here, let's just stock up the soft drinks. Okay, that works for me. That works for me. We just have these ones. Right, so we've got only cold drinks there. We've got a coffee machine. But this could also be considered a milkshake maker. Let's get rid of that. And we can... So, either or. No, don't. There we go. And then here we will have chips, snacks, and other things. Can I have to get rid of the lemon? And we just have to figure out what the counter is along here. I actually can't pronounce it, so I'm being quiet. Oh, it's this one. Okay. I want to know how to fix it first. I mean, how it looks. Okay, let's see if we can change that. Yes, we can. So we can go, that at work. Like that. Okay. Change size. See if this is going to do what I think it's going to do. Yes. Can't remember. I remembered that. I'm chuffed with that. I'll take it. See, the back of all of these, except for that one, is just plain. And that's just sad. So we are just going to have to mark. Sorry, very soft. There we go. Pirate party. Arr. And then we can take these and to make them red or something. It lined up there because it's got a kink in it, which is irritating. It's fine. That's okay, I guess. Different to those. Other alternative would be to make those chairs red. I think that would be okay. Now we did save the cash register, which is awesome. So we'll put it back over here. You need a makeover. I'm just going to do you with a white. It's good and clean and fresh and looking better. And if we copy that onto that, it'll work. And if I copy it onto that, that's even better. Awesome. And we just need to presumably replaster and all the rest of it. Okie dokie. The sun is coming up, which is a good thing because, my gosh. Let's look at playground stuff. We've got a climbing wall, which is awesome, which I think we'll put on this side. Over here would probably be a good thing for the older kids to be able to use. The climbing wall. Do we have different sizes in this there? Not yet. Alright, and then these are all mostly the smaller kids that will go on the other side. And trampolines are so bad for you. Oh, sure, put the trampoline on the back of the climbing wall, maybe not. We'll put the climbing wall in front of the bins. What do you say? That all looks super safe. Okay. And then the playground can be over here. Now, how far can I walk? Okay, that's as far as we can get. So I can imagine that would be for them. So keep your fingers crossed. We've got a huge sandbox. Do we want more? Sure. We put it here. We can sort of keep an eye on the kids. Should we use that one or that one? I think that one's big enough. Okay, let's do the single one. Hopefully you won't get stuck on the tree as you're swinging. It's pretty good, and then adults can sit up there and keep an eye if needs be. What else have we got here? I want to put this next to the house here. Awesome. Let us, I'm going to try and copy the pillow and see how bad it looks on the little baby chair. It's not bad. At least they made the stripes smaller. Okay, and then we've got the back stairs. We got the other stairs. Then we've got a place to queue up here for ice cream. But I think I want to change the color of that to white and the color of the counter to black. And that will match all the other stuff next to it here. Yes. Awesome. We can still get in there, lots of space, and then we just need to stock up on stuff for the shop. Chip packets and stuff. Do they stand up now? Do they? Dang it. Do they stack? No. Why would they? What color? What flavor chips do we want? Do we want salted? Sure. Do I have anything to stand on? No, but we'll be fine. You can see the shelf below, it's not so much. Need some help, dude. Okay, that'll just have to do. I'm going to do the walls before I put anything on them here. But let's see what else we've got in the way of junk food. Am I buying into the junk food for children's parties thing? I'm going to need a couple of birthday cakes sort of displayed here, so let's do that. We sell it by the slice. We do pie. No. Cupcake, donuts. So let's just get that cake stand and fill it up with stuff that the kids can eat. How's that? Anybody for a chocolate donut? Here's the jam donut. Sort of hanging over the edge there, but it's fine. From here it looks delicious. And then cupcakes. I'm cheating. I'm actually just filling the front. Okay, we've got chips and cakes. That's basically all I can do for now. But I think it'll be tasty. I think it'll be very, very tasty. All right. I think I've been waffling. I'm in two minds. I really want to leave this because it does look sort of like a slightly grimy ship. But are we going to lose money if I do? I really want to. I mean, no. I can get up there and get all the dirt off it, you know? I can, I suppose, but again, we'll lose money if I don't. Do I really care about losing money, or do I care about aesthetics? I don't know that either. Guys, I'm literally going to walk away now and leave it here, because otherwise I'm going to just drive myself a little crazy about thinking about the dirt up there. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you have a lovely weekend. And I'll see you all soon. Bye for now.